Okay, so I actually bought this one and I've never heard of this. It's called Imation SuperDisk. And apparently this SuperDisk is actually the same format like we have with a ordinary floppy disk, right? So I have a floppy disk here which I attach to my Windows 10 computer, but it also works with a Windows 11 computer. Now, as you can see, these are both sealed, and what we are going to do in this video, we are actually opening one 3.5-inch floppy disk, and then we also sacrifice one of these and open it. So let's first unpack this one real quick. And let's peek inside. I've never seen it before myself. And okay, so what you can see, it literally looks the same. It is the same size as you can see here. And now let's just see, let's take out the floppy here. And then let's just see if it fits. Of course, my floppy disk cannot read it. So let's see what we are getting. I am pretty sure we get just nothing. You see, it tries to read it, but of course it can't. And why? Because this one just holds 1.44 megabytes. And of course, this one supposedly holds 120 megabytes. So of course, it cannot read. So let's take it out again. But you see, technically it would slide in. So I guess the idea behind that was if you have a SuperDisk drive, or if you had a SuperDisk drive, you could use the SuperDisks, or you could insert the old style floppy disk as well. But just to show you, so the floppy disk here, of course, with an ordinary floppy works perfectly on my Windows 10 computer. And right now, there is a setup program here, and I don't know if there would be. Let's just see if it reads it. But that's actually not the purpose of this video, so I just wanted to demonstrate it to you. And now we are doing the following. We are opening up the ordinary 3.5-inch floppy disk, and then we are opening the SuperDisk drive. So this application can't run on my computer, so that's not a concern because that's actually a Windows 95 software here I'm having, and it was actually the Norton antivirus Windows 95. So I'm not concerned about this. And I just want to demonstrate to you that, number one, you still can read floppies from a Windows 10 and Windows 11 PC if you, like me, attach it via USB. Okay, alrighty, now the more exciting part. First, let's see what's inside a 3.5-inch floppy disk. So we're gonna sacrifice this one. So first one, it's that slider here. And then inside here, we should have the floppy disk. And if memory serves me, there's also like a paper cloth in there. And here we go. Okay, so let me just change the camera angle. Okay, so now it's better. Okay, now you see we've opened the floppy disk, and inside we have the spinning rust part here. So that is actually the data part itself, as you can see here. And then on either side we have like this felt protection here, and that felt protection, as you can see here, protects actually, yeah, the floppy disk, if you want to call it. And you see the floppy disk. Why is it called floppy? Because of that. You see that? And so this is actually how a 3.5-inch floppy would look like. Now let's see if we can actually crack this baby open. Or maybe not, but we use brute force. So you see it also has this slider here. I've taken away this slider. This looks a little bit different to the one we have on the standard 3.5-inch floppy disk, but that is not a big deal. And you also see already here that we have the magnetic part in here. Okay, this one is sealed way better. You also see that some could write here, formatted Mac format or format. And now let's just open that. Okay, so I had to crack it open off camera. Now, you see the fascinating part here is actually, and if you want to compare it, so that's the standard 3.5-inch floppy drive. That is the SuperDisk floppy. You see it uses the same felt here. And even that slot here, of course, makes sense where you can read data. It's exactly the same. And the only difference here would be the magnetic disk. And I have to be absolutely honest, I see no difference here. So that is the magnetic part from the 3.5-inch SuperDisk, and this one from the floppy disk. Now, to be fair and square, I cannot tell that much of a difference. The only difference I can tell, you see, it's hard to see here. It looks like it's more segmented. Well, you see it here as well. So honestly, you cannot tell them apart. So that's the SuperDisk. That's the ordinary floppy disk. And wow, you literally cannot tell the difference. And let's just put them next to each other again. Well, there you have it. And that is the difference. And of course, both have the read-write protection. And the read-write protection is actually at the same spot like you would have with the 3.5-inch floppy. So as I showed you, you can put in the SuperDisk in your ordinary floppy drive. Of course, it wouldn't read, but imagine this would be the SuperDisk. And then in the SuperDisk, you could put in your ordinary 3.5-inch floppy or diskette. And you could also insert and read the more modern format, the SuperDisk 120 megabytes. As far as I know, it was not a big success. I have never heard of it before. But at the time when this came out, I was still living in Europe. So I'm not sure if that was even a thing in Europe. We had the Omega zip drives in Europe, which were quite successful for a while, not for a long time. And so I am not sure, and I do not even know if this SuperDisk from how's it called? Imation? I can't pronounce it. Imation, doesn't matter. Imation, strange name. Anyways, if this was just a mixing or not, I mean, here it reads Mac, so maybe it was just a mixing. So I just saw it because I bought these for $1 each. I want to show that to you so that you know how it looks like. So again, this is the SuperDisk, and this one is the 3.5-inch standard floppy. I don't see big differences here. As you can see, the spinning rust is exactly the same. The only thing, made that wrong. But beside that, no big difference. So before I throw it away, just in case if you want to see the crystal box, what's inside here, You see the ordinary thing like you had with a floppy disk. You could write stuff here, and then what you, I guess, would do, you would flip it like so, and then most likely squeeze it in here, and then you see this, then you could write on what's on the disk. Okay, so now just for fun, I actually attached a USB 3.5-inch floppy disk drive also to my Apple Mac, which runs macOS 26. And to my surprise, also macOS 26 has no issues at all with running a floppy disk. You see it here. We have the disk symbol, and that's actually a MS-DOS formatted disk, and it's no problem at all. Let's just see what happens if we take it out. It actually should go away here, but maybe that's not implemented that good. You see, it's off now. Put it in again. And let's see what happens. Okay. Didn't like that. It's spinning up again. You see it's reading. And there you go. There you have it. So macOS 26 is still, I'm sorry, capable of reading 3.5-inch floppy disks. That is great news. And that's the end of this video.